Hi, Aries. Welcome in to week 3 of August. Welcome in, welcome in. So, universe, angel, spirit guides, what's going on the third week of August for my Aries, please? What is their situation? What is their situation, please? Judgment. You guys are making a final judgment call. I feel like this thing or this situation or a person you've been holding on to is something that you no longer need to hold on to. It's like strange. How can I explain this? You have the Three of Wands in reverse, and you're not holding yourself back anymore. You're not waiting anymore, basically, is what I'm seeing here. You are holding on to something. Some of you, it could be money. You could be saving for a rainy day. Others of you, you're holding on to a person and you're no longer waiting for something. You're no longer waiting for that person to come and collect you, or you're not waiting for someone for you to do something. I don't know. You're just not waiting anymore. You're starting a new chapter. You're like, this is it. My ships have arrived. I'm getting on this friggin' boat and I'm starting a new chapter and I'm leaving. The Five of Wands in reverse, whatever obstacles, blocks, and challenges you had before, somehow they seem to have lifted, or at least like the cloud from your mind in regards to you making a decision of some kind. I'm going to add this to the pile over here because it looks like you are making some kind of judgment call. So we're going to clarify that and see what's going on here. Yeah, let's continue. What's coming towards my Aries, please? Did I say third week? This is like the third going into the fourth week. Yeah, this same thing. Guys, this is happening to the third or fourth week of August at the very end. I'm doing these readings far in advance because I'm just didn't want to travel and do your reading on the road. I'll do some of it, but I couldn't do everybody's on the road. It's just too much. So it's weird and interesting for me to be doing these back to back and seeing the evolution of what's happening to you with your whole entire story. There's a reason why I'm telling you all of this. See, what's coming towards you is the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Whatever you've invested in, time, energy, money, project, person, marriage, relationship, you're letting it go. And you're going to be left out in the cold. Some of you, it might be a job you might have left, and now you're in a financial crunch or a financial pinch. And this is probably why you were saving money. Others of you, this is a marriage or a relationship, and that's it. It's like the fat lady has sung, at least in your eyes, right? And here you are being defensive, making that decision, or, resisting some sort of shit. Interesting. What doesn't Aries see coming? And the reason I was telling you that I'm doing these readings back to back is because I was afraid that the cards wouldn't pick up the energy unless I was right there on top of it, doing them weekly. It's actually inaccurate because I could see the evolution. I can see from what I was reading from your last reading compared to this reading. And I see the steps and the motions that you're taking where you were in the thought process before. Now you're actually kind of like pulling the trigger here. Knight of Swords. This is rushed in communication. This Knight of Swords sometimes could be like a matter of fact communication, like serving papers from like court. It could be just like signing a contract. It can be like, listen, this is what I'm doing, and that's that. It's not with emotions or feelings or something to do about money. It's more about like action being taken and following suit from the things that you're saying and doing. Can I have one more, please? Wow, two knights. So maybe it is about emotions. You're rushing in to communicate something. I can't wait to clarify these two energies because in one instance it's like you're like, as a matter of fact, XYZ, and then the other card is talking about your emotions and your feelings. So you're asking somebody out to talk out your feelings. Now, I don't know if this is two different energies for two different people or it's one and the same. But when we clarify, we'll see what's going on because there's a hell of a lot of communication going back and forth between you and someone else. This is like planning, this is like communicating, and this is talking about your feelings. But it also involves something serious with this Knight of Swords. All right, what's the advice here for Aries, please? The Devil and the Five of Wands in reverse. The only challenges and roadblocks and obstacles you have, guys, is the ones you put before yourself. That's it. Nobody else. Nobody can tell you what to do. Nobody can tell you what to say. Nobody can tell you how to think. No one can tell you how to feel. Only you can do that. I'm saying that because the devil is trying to avoid something that's toxic. And what's toxic? Codependency, obsession, fear. Telling yourself you won't make it, you won't survive, you're a failure, you're this, you're that. All the fucked up shit that the devil does when it gets into our heads. Or too scared to move forward without a certain situation, without having a resolution. Well, the five of Wands in reverse talks about these blocks, obstacles, and challenges, you removing them from your way. So whatever you think that challenge is or that obstacle is, you have the power to remove it. Just take it one step at a time. You don't gotta go do anything crazy. And then the King of Cups is also here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is somebody emotionally available. And under that is you, the Emperor. And then under that is the Ace of Swords having some sort of communication here. There's a few kings down there. You know me, the kings are the incoming energy. Let me see what the outcome is for the week, please. What's going on here? What's the outcome for the week for Aries, please? I don't think this is going to be a long reading because the cards are pretty blunt. It's telling me a specific storyline. Some of you are dating again, like you're separated and you're single and you put yourselves out there and you're happy. You're super, super happy. You're back to that excited stage in your life. Others of you are reconciling here with someone and you're happy. Or there's a third party and you're happy. We're happy no matter what. It doesn't matter. Let's just close it here. And I love the fact that this is in the outcome. So when we clarify, we'll see what that's all about. I think that this might be the only problem you might face is the Nine of Wands. Somebody here being emotionally guarded. What's going to happen is naturally, if I'm going to see the Nine of Wands, someone emotionally guarded, I'm also going to see the Six of Pentacles. Oh, here's one pentacle for you, sir, and one for you, and one for you, and that's it. The store of feelings is closed today. Come back tomorrow for another text message if I feel like it. Who wants that? Nobody. Why is that happening? Because that person's emotionally guarded. And it might be you because you have a vision, you have a goal, you're focused, and you're trying to move forward with your agenda. Look what's back there. The Tower. So be careful. Be careful what you wish for. You will get it. Okay, Aries, you just want to get it the right way because there is something toxic here and it's eating away at you. And once you remove this toxicity, especially in your advice position, your roadblocks and your obstacles and your challenges get completely lifted. All right. Let's go and start clarifying some of this stuff. Why is the Three of Wands in reverse, the World, and the Four of Pentacles, and last but not least, Judgment? Please clarify. There's something here that, funny, here's the Devil in reverse at the bottom of the deck. There's something here that's not making you happy, and then there's another situation that's making you completely happy. It's crazy. This is like the most complicated thing I've ever seen in my life. It's bizarre. Um, Here you are, possibly becoming a happy couple with someone, you and someone else, but then there's over here unrequited love or a runner chaser dynamic. And again, it makes me wonder if these are two different like situations. Um, and the moon. And the moon is fear of the future, fear of the unknown, but moreover, it's like things that are not completely clear to you yet. The whole entire picture has not unfolded for you clearly. And this is why you're trying to make a judgment call. Even though, in one aspect, you're unhappy and there's like a back and forth here with somebody, and in another, you're happy here with someone else. Like you're both happy with each other. This is a mutual card, it's not by yourself. Interesting. So, in one regard, you're holding on to something, in another, you are finally fed up and your ships have arrived and you are leaving on the next boat out of here into happy land or here with someone. You are getting rid of something toxic, certainly a third party situation, or collaborating here with someone who's been clinging on to you. I don't know. I mean, I don't see the guilt card for me to say, oh, you feel sorry leaving someone behind, but it does feel like something toxic is being left behind. What is the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles? I mean, clearly you're left out in the cold here. But that's because you're no longer investing in something or someone. There's judgment again. You're making some final judgment call to not do something and go forward in your future plans, whatever you had envisioned to do. You're like, here's a third party for some of you, or it's this collaborating with someone, like maybe working, going to counseling, marriage counseling, or relationship consulting kind of thing. But you're looking at your future, your real future. You're like, I don't want to invest in this anymore. I think I'm going to let this go. Guys, I'm going to take a quick drink of water. Sorry about that. I had like some granola before. I feel like TMI. All right. What's the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords, please? The High Priestess. You're running on intuition. Something has overburdened you and overloaded you, and you're just now in this place where you're very defensive. Look, I love you, but there's something else I gotta do. This is you almost like kind of running away. Like this, I gotta leave. I need my space, or you're sitting there communicating to somebody and be like, look, where are we standing? Because I really want to talk to you about our feelings. And, you're trying to defend yourself in a certain situation. And this could be with somebody you haven't been speaking with or you're not speaking with. And it's just laced to you with a heavy burden. Like you're so tired, you're so exhausted, you're having over here sleepless nights. All you really care about is your stability here. Interesting. I see you looking at your stability, and there's another fire sign like yourself under that. You know what you're doing? You're trying to manifest your happiness in this certain circumstance for some of you, Aries. Can I have one more for these two nights? I had a fucking feeling and I didn't want to come out and say it. And now that it's here, and this is why I asked for another card, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, sorry. Ace of Cups is a fresh new start in love. I had a feeling. You were leaving something else behind and going to something brand new. In one instance, it's like you're saying goodbye, and in another instance over there, hey, you come over here. I want to talk to you. Hi, cutie. Something like that. But again, you're not like, look at you. You're going to your nines, and you had this last week. Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, but you are a little skeptical. You are a little scared and nervous. What is the advice over here with the Devil and the Five of Wands in reverse? Your biggest obstacle is whatever the Devil is for you. Is it codependency? Are you obsessed with a certain person and they're not returning their feelings? Are you telling yourself all these things that create doubt? Like you're not good enough, that you're not lovable? You better stop that nonsense. Justice in reverse, the Hermit, and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, there's two storylines here. There are some obstacles, blocks, and challenges that you do need to remove from your way, and there is something toxic, right? A lot of you, it has something to do with being single versus not single. Others of you, it has something to do about your financial independence. And there could be something here that's unfair financially for you. And you're trying to make a wise judgment call on how to get this block lifted from you and your shoulders. If this is love related, this is just like a lack of justice coming in from something or someone that's toxic. And you're trying to make a wise decision and manifest a situation where you can be happy, where you can have a little bit of both, you know, your everything, money, finances, your love life, family life. You're trying to figure out how to balance it all. But your advice to, in order for you to do that, is slowly remove those blocks, obstacles you have before you, and whatever the toxic thing is, that's how you do. Yeah, and this really is talking about a reconciliation or a third-party situation for most of you. Let's see the outcome because you look pretty happy here. Ooh, Knight of Cups. And this, okay, so and then the Eight of Wands. Here you are communicating with somebody. I don't know, like, I'm going to throw out two storylines because this, and most of this is coming off of intuition. Yes, because the cards are confusing the fuck out of me because they're so lopsided. I feel like for some of you, you are leaving one person or one situation behind and going towards something else that is rewarding and fulfilling for you, Aries. That's the main gist. You're leaving someone or mentally disengaging from something or someone and you're leaving it behind. But this raft is not fucking empty. You're there with someone. And it is definitely somebody who has said, Aries, come hither. I want to talk to you about our feels. And here you are, all excited, kind of happy, drinking, toasting, celebrating, reuniting, reconciling, and that shit's making you stupid happy. And there you both are, going back and forth. Because this looks mutual to you. This makes you feel good. But under it is the Seven of Swords. So I do not know if this is cheating or ghosting someone. But someone is certainly stalking you. You could be stalking someone else. There's a hella Aries cards back here. I have Virgo, Aries, Capricorn, Pisces. What other major arcanas are in here? Sagittarius. And then I saw the water signs before. There's a lot. There, almost everyone's here. Oh, Libra, there are two. Anyway, back to your outcome. So what I'm saying is some of you are leaving someone or something behind and going towards another person. Others of you, you're just leaving something else behind that you invested a lot of time, energy in, and going towards your wish fulfillment, even if that means that you're alone. But I don't really see that. I see this Knight of Cups asking you something, and I see you both communicating. And I gotta say, I just felt like earlier, this was the intuitive part I was trying to talk about. I just feel like this is two energies with two scenarios, two situations. You guys are going to have to explain that to me down below. That's crazy to me. But I see what you need to do as far as your advice is concerned. Let's go back to your advice for a hot second. And pull a card over here from the our cute little unicorn friends here. We're pretty blunt. What does Aries need to know here, especially in the advice position? Ooh, 3 cards. You equal tight ass. Loosen the fuck up. Control freaks don't get laid. Okay. Those of you who don't find this funny, take it with a grain of salt. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You're a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. I usually feel like that's other people. Always. And what's the other card? What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. I think this is the one. I think this is the most prevalent card. If you're waiting for a sign, well, here it fucking is. Wait no longer. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. Boom. All right, guys. Let's see what the romance angels think over here. What the situation's all about. Well, thank you, unicorns. You're so sweet. I'm saying unicorns because of these little guys at the bottom over here. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Look at the bottom of the deck. Release your ex. If some of you have been struggling to get over your ex and get under a new buddy, Spirit's like saying, oh yeah, it's time. It's time. What are you waiting for? A sign? Here it is. Here's the sign. Okay, extended. We're going to read that one. Let's get some cards from Archangels, from the Archangels, and that'll be your reading. Okay, come on, Spirit. Tell me what I need to know, angels, for my beautiful Aries, please. Give me 3 cards. Archangel Raphael, healing. Archangel Haniel, physical body. You've been getting that a lot lately. Archangel Metatron, right. I feel like you guys have to, like, watch your health. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys have been neglecting it. Archangel Raphael, healing. I send you healing always and in always. So if some of you guys are freaking out, stressing out, having sleepless nights, and you're on full-on anxiety mode, you really need to start taking care of yourselves. Your thoughts, your emotions, and desires deserve to be written down. Archangel Metatron. That's a sign, guys. If some of you are thinking about writing, journaling, or, even doing a podcast or a book, this is definitely a sign for you to do so. And Archangel Haniel, physical body. Pay attention to your glorious body. It is a temple. Do not fuck with it, guys. This is it. This is your soul. This is the capsule to your soul. Please take care of it. You nurture your body. You nurture your soul and your spirit inside. All right, guys. Namaste, my loves. And I will see you at the extended.